Okay, so I was just trying to play Tomodachi Life on my computer. And my piracy skills are just not very good. So it wasn't really working. So I'm just gonna play some nice idolmaster because I was trying to play Tomodachi Life to like whatever decompress with a B. Um because I'm just having a lot of stressful things going on right now. And then that didn't work and I was like, ooh, oops. But you know what? Right here, I do indeed have a functional DS, so I could just play it like on the physical cartridge. So yeah, but it was a whole thing because because it was like you had to, if you wanted the Mii's to work on Tomodachi Life, like the whole game works if you download it. Like if you download the ROM, the whole thing works except for, why am I like so washed out? But anyway. The whole thing works except for the Mii's, which is kind of hilarious because that's like the whole point. But it's apparently because Mii's are like a separate protected entity. They're like, I don't even know. It wasn't making any sense to me. Because I kept seeing people say stuff about like, oh, it's copyrighted. So like they're not allowed to put it in the ROMs when they upload the ROMs. And I'm like, why are they allowed to upload the ROMs? But like the Mii's are the issue. Like, what? Does that make any sense? Like, yeah, you're allowed to just, like, upload the whole game. But don't put Mii's in there. Like, that's not allowed. So anyway, if you wanted to skirt around that issue, you had to, like, mod your DS. Why did it just... I've had enough. What is nothing working? Okay, it just froze. That sucks. Anyway, my screen recorder just got a tad bit confused. I'm just clicking on stuff. So I'm trying to talk about this Tomodachi Life thing. Why does it keep freezing? Can we... I need to chill out. This is not the anyway, but yeah. You had to like mod your DS, plug it into your computer, and put like the files from your DS onto the computer to make Tomodachi Life work on the computer. And I'm like, why would you do that if you have the working DS right there? Like, just what? Why would you do all that work when you have a DS? Like, huh? Anyway, I wish everything was as easy and like as oversight filled as whenever you would get like games from other countries to work on the American PlayStation 1. Cause that is so hilarious, y'all. If you want to make a game from another country work on your PlayStation 1, you literally just put in an American disc, and then before it gets a chance to read it all the way, you swap it out really fast with like a European or Japanese disc or something, and it'll just be like, oh, okay. It's so funny. Okay, I used to be doing that all the time. I had that on lock. Because I'd be playing that, what's it called? What am I trying to say? That Tokyo Mew Mew game on the PlayStation 1, which, by the way, was that really hard, or was that just me as a child? That was kind of ridiculous, y'all. I tried to make little units on here. I was really thinking hard about this. So, oh no, this is a unit that my dad made. Okay, I need to explain this. I'll move this video around so that it's not so boring. But, I asked my dad to, like, look at all the Idolmaster characters and to pick the ones that stood out to him the most and put them in, like, pick your top 5. And so this is who he picked. Okay, he was already familiar with Shoko because, I gave... not I gave him, but, I have, like, many Idolmaster mixtapes that I've made because, I have an old car, so, you know, I have to use CDs. I have to break out the Windows 7 and burn CDs on there. But anyway, so he's heard some Shoko songs on there, and he's always like, "Wow, so cool, so cool." So he already knew about her, so he put her in the front, and then the rest of them, I don't really know. He wasn't really having that much criteria. He was kind of just being like, "Yeah, we'll pick them." He's very fascinated. He's very, very fascinated by Idolmaster and stuff like it, because like a while ago when I was like 10 and stuff, I turned up the volume a little bit. Sorry to scare everyone. But anyway, like he had to take me to a Vocaloid concert in like 2016 because I was like 14. Can we do math? I was 13. But anyway, so he had to take me, and he wanted to know who the people were, and he was very fascinated by them. He was like, oh my gosh, what? So he's just fascinated by this, like, you know, like fake pop star phenomenon. Obviously, you know, Vocaloids and idolmaster characters aren't the same, except for the bestie Ami and Mommy. But can we all agree? Okay, can we all agree that Ami and Mommy and Len and Rin are like definitely related? Like, like something happened there, because right, Asami Shimoda voiced Ami and Mommy, a pair of yellow twins. Okay, a pair of rambunctious yellow twins. And then she gets called in to provide some voice samples for a Vocaloid, and it's two yellow rambunctious twins. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Plagiarism afoot. Anyway, can I play the game? That's a great question. Here's a little unit I made with some of my faves. Well, not really my faves, but one of my faves is Arisa, so I just kind of picked people that I thought went with Arisa. Let's see how swaggy they look together. I haven't really edited their outfits, so they're going to be all mismatched and just disgusting. But yeah, let's do some Susume Otome Jewel Parade orange version. Deep exhale. But yes, I'm kind of upset because I was really wanting to play some Tomodachi Life, like, filmed, because, okay, I don't know, the amount of, like, free therapy that is making YouTube videos for me, I don't know, like, like, if I just talk about something, or do something on camera and then post it, it's like, even though, you know, obviously, like, nobody watches it, right? Except sometimes my videos do, like, sometimes they do get, sorry, I was looking at the camera. Sometimes they do get views, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with y'all? But thank you. Because I'm like, why would you click on this? Because I do absolutely nothing to make my videos look appealing, like, on purpose. Because I don't want, like, it's not that I don't want anyone to watch them. But, you know, I just post them to, like, because it's what can I put together a sentence? Because it's therapeutic to just, like, talk about something and then post it. Like, for some reason, that's just, it just makes everything work out. Like, just talking to myself, which I do a lot, you know, it works out some of the issues, okay? When I record it and post it, I don't know y'all. Something just clicks in my brain where I'm like, yep, I said what I needed to say. It's out there now. Even though, you know, nobody watches it, so it's like, not really. But you know who is watching it? The little YouTube bot that has to check for, like, copyrighted music. So if no one else, that bot knows exactly how I'm feeling. So thank you to the bot. Is it lagging crazy, or is oh, that's kind of hilarious. It might be lagging crazy. It's okay, no one really cares about what's going on in the background, correct? Do we? I don't know, but I just need to talk about some things, because I just need to talk. There's nothing I need to talk about, I just need to talk. Because I'm extraordinarily lonely, okay? I'm very sad. And I have, like, no friends, so, you know. I go to talk to somebody, and that somebody is the YouTube bot that checks for copyrighted music. And you're about to find a lot of it. You're about to find a lot of it. Can y'all believe that, Miss Girl Hijiri was, like, kinda, winning in the election? I was voting for her hard. As soon as I, like, found out who was kinda pulling ahead, I mean, not really. Like, the Twitter, cause we got the Twitter, like, there was a bot that was kind of putting together all the people that tweeted about the idolmaster election and, like, figured out who was maybe pulling ahead from those tweets. But obviously that's not that accurate, but, apparently Hijiri, Sana, and Tokiko, obviously, were kind of pulling ahead in the unvoiced, so I just was voting for them. Can I look at who I voted for even though the voting is done? Because obviously I tried to just vote for only unvoiced people. Because honestly, there wasn't even really like any voice people that I cared about that much. Can I look at who I already voted for? Yes, okay. So here's who I was voting for. Which I kept voting for them separately for some reason. I was voting for Mahiro, Hijiri, Akko. Akko I think has the most votes for me for some reason. Tokiko, and Sana. And then like, I would just sometimes randomly throw in a different person. Why did I vote for them separately like every time? Wait, I forgot that you had to do that. But yeah, so I would vote for like Mary, Tsukasa. Why did I vote for Tsukasa? I don't know, but I did. You know, I was just kind of picking people. Oh, I thought that the music playing in the background was Susumu Otome, and I was like, did we ask for you? But yeah. The voting, I've already talked about the voting, is just so crazy this year. Like, why is it set up that way? That's so strange. Is it not? Are we not confused? But anyway, let's talk some more about these units that we have. Because my mom also put together a unit, and this is it. She put more thought into it than my dad. Like she was reading about them and stuff. Like she was like clicking on them on the little IMAS wiki, like And here's who she picked. And since she was actually reading the bios and not just like picking somebody, I know her feelings on the people. Okay, so Eve, she obviously picked because she just likes Christmas, and she was like, "Slay! I love Christmas. She's got to be the main girly." And then she picked Hiromi because I look like Hiromi. I have the same hair as Hiromi, except she parts it in the middle and I put it on the side. But anyway, and then she was reading about her, and it was like, oh, she's hardworking and so slay. And my mom was like, I love people that work hard. We're picking Hiromi. And then she picked Miyabi because she thought her outfit was so cool. Her like little pink shirt with the butterflies on it. She was like, this is excellent. She must be on my team. And then it was saying like she loves her mom. And she was like, oh my gosh, you should listen to her. And then she was reading more about it, and it was like, she loves her mom a little bit too much. Like she needs to live for herself a little bit. And she was like, maybe we don't like Miyabi that much. Like, get your own life, bestie. And then she picked Nanami because she liked her hair. And because she carried around a stuffed animal, and she was like, that's so cute of her, we love that for her. And then she picked Ayame because Ayame can fight, and she likes people that can fight. So that was her logic there. And then the units I put together, of course we've already looked at this one. I just picked Arisa, and I was like, who matches with Arisa? And then I named it Soft Smile. Okay, because they're all smiley. They're very smiley people. Don't you hate when people are too smiley though? Like, okay, always whenever I'm watching shows, there will always just be some like random person who's on there for like, you know, like 3 episodes who just comes on as someone's girlfriend or something, and they're always so smiley. And it's like, calm down, calm down. You don't need to be smiling this much. Whoa. This is just my group that like I use to level up people's affection in live shows, which like I don't think there's really any reason to do that. But I do, because I'm like, what else am I gonna do? This is my dad's group that he put together. He just thought that Ryo was very slay. He thought that Mide was very slay. That was just his criteria. He's like, who looks like they slay? And that's who he picked. Here's my group Sunshiny with a Y, because it's shiny. Like, sparkly, shiny. It was smart. And this group just simply makes sense to me. As we can see, I picked a lot of unvoiced people. I don't really know why I was doing that. I do just kind of like the idea of unvoiced people, because I'm like, I feel bad for them. So yeah, I just feel like this group makes sense together, do they not? Like, they all have like a lot of slay, okay? Like, we have to be thinking about the slay amount, and then they all kind of like have the same sort of style a little bit, you know? And then Akane is there because she has a lot of slay, and she has a lot of energy, so she's kind of, you know, tying everything together, she's kind of hyping everything up. whereas the other people are, you know, they're really, really cool. And then Kana, she's coming in, and she's providing, you know, a little bit more, you know, right, okay, so Misaki, Kate, and Ayaka, they're all very, like, extreme slay, okay, extreme levels of slay from them. And Kana is here to kind of give a different edge of slay, okay? So that we're not too overwhelmed by, like, the cool, swaggy girl slay, okay? Am I making sense? No. I'm just talking. Like, is there any way that someone can shut me up? And, like, why am I so washed out? Like, let's see if we get really close. I am extraordinarily pale, though. Like, just... like, something's going on. Like, something didn't go right, because I should not be this pale. But anyway. And then here's my group, Orange Sky. Why did I name it that? I think it's because there's something about these people that just feels orange. And then this girl is named Sora, so I think that's really just what motivated me to do that. Also, Sora is like 14 or something? 15? My camera is covering it up, but she's 15, and I did not know that. For some reason I thought she was like 20 something. So, I stand by, though, that they just, like, random number generated people's ages, because, like, they don't really make any sense. Like, because, okay, I have her in another one of my groups. Mizuki? No, not Mizuki. Not Mizuki, obviously. What is her name, though? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to find her. I feel like her name is... It's something like Mizuki. Oh, it's Miyuki. Okay, this girl looks like she is 8 years old, but she's 14? Like, someone's lying. Someone's lying. Her hobbies are collecting stuffed animals. Well, that's my hobby, too. I was about to say, that is a very 9-year-old hobby, but then I was like, wait. Squishmallow people. I don't collect Squishmallows, but just saying. So yeah. Don't know about that. What group were we on? Oh yeah, I named this group Slayers. So like these are the people that I thought were the most highly concentrated amounts of slay. And originally, instead of Saya, I had Setsuna here. But by the way, like let's just look at- wait, no, I have to click on it like this. Setsuna's like rare card, or whatever it is, normal, or whatever, is so hilarious. Is she blue? She might be blue. I think it's an N though. I think it's a normal card. I don't know what color she is, guys. Where is Setsuna at? Because it's not even funny how... Yeah, okay, she's pink. Bro. I don't know why it's so funny to be like, why is she making that face? And then, like, it's a Christmas outfit? I'm so perplexed. But yeah, she's like, what is that? No! But anyway, she was originally in the group because aside from that card, she looks fine. But for some, she just wasn't really meshing with the group, so I picked Saya instead, and I think it works better. So that's my Slayers. I think that they deserve to be there. And then Serena, I do indeed have a Serena SSR, so I don't know why I have that there. I have 2 of the same one. Do you know how sad I was? When my little envelope turned blue, I was like, let's go! And then it was the same Serena I already had. I was like, how many freaking SSRs are there? And I got the same one twice. Okay. Okay, and then this is New Way, which I had to name it that because I guess... I don't know what characters are, like, banned. Let me look. I think it might be EW. I think they might think that's mean and they don't let you use it. Oh, no? But anyway, whenever I put in New Wave, it didn't let me name it that. So, I don't know what in there. Let me just look at this. What in here would be, like, explicit? I have no idea. I don't know. Knee? Knee is allowed. Wave. Wave is not allowed. Why? I don't know. But anyway, we have to name it New Way. And this is just New Wave, but I added 2 more people that I think, like, kind of round it all out. And I picked Honoka Ayase and Wakaba, which Wakaba is 20. Again, I just found that out when I was like making these groups. Because in my head, she was like 15. She's 20. Like, someone is lying, and I'm tired of being completely white. Like, I'm not normally this white. Come on, guys. Today's fortune, I just named it that because Tomo is here. Yeah, that is Tomo. Okay, I don't know why I always, like, confuse Tomo and Yu's names for some reason. They don't look alike or anything, I just get them confused for some reason. These people, I don't know what was really making everything make sense here, but something really makes sense here to me. Okay, like when I was watching them doing their little dancing, I was like, yeah, these people just make sense together. Oh, you know what? Another comment from my mom choosing idolmaster characters was she didn't like Layla because she thought she looked scary, because which I agree a little bit. Like, the bright blue eyes with like the super blonde hair, it is a little scary. Like, I don't know, I feel like she's staring into my soul a little bit, like, whoa. And then here's classy cute, which it also didn't let me name it that with an A, like a normal A, which maybe is because of the word ass, but I'm like, wave is banned, so I don't know what is going on. But for these people, I tried to pick people that were classy and cute, okay? So, you know, self-explanatory. These people are classy and cute, okay? And Hasumi just makes sense as the leader. Like, just her face, just looking at her face, you can tell that she has it together, that she can get everyone else in line, alright? I'm making a lot of sense. Then we have Summer Cheer in all caps. These are just, like, sporty people, you know? Or, like, they have a lot of athleticism in them. Or, does Miyu Yaguchi? I always pronounce her name like that. Yaguchi? Which I only have the normal card of her. I don't know what happened. But anyway. What was I saying? I don't know. Is she sporty? I kind of don't know what she has going on. But she just kind of made sense for me to add here. Also, Tomoka, I didn't realize this before, but now I'm really sad because I did notice it. But like, in basically every single picture of her, she's got her armpit out. And I'm like, whoa. Is something going on here? Like, I'm a little scared. But anyway, I like Tomoka. She's cool. This one, I didn't name this unit because I still don't really know, like, what to name it. It's still not coming to me. But, so the main three we have, you know, Kathy, Sana, and, what's her face? Michiru. They all have, like, basically the same vibe to me, okay? They have, like, a very similar... I mean, even you can just kind of tell by their facial expression. Wait, they're actually all making the exact same facial expression. So, you can tell by that. And then Aoi and Shinobu are here, like... It just was making sense. You know, when I was adding people and I was, like, scrolling through all the people... This just felt like it made sense. So, that's why I picked it. I don't know. Calm and collected. Here are all the people that I think are calm and collected, okay? They should be hiring me to name units, because somebody needs to check them, guys! Some of these unit names are really bad. Are we gonna talk about Pink Check School? You can't get away with that. Pink Check School. No, sir. But anyway, Honami and Shiori, like, look exactly the same. So, shout out to them. And then who else do we have? I didn't know what to name this group either, but obviously my vision here is pretty obvious. All the, like, mom people. Like, all these people, which I scouted for Manami, and I didn't get her, so I'm very sad. But anyway, these are all just the people who have a lot of pictures together where they're just, like, in a hotel lobby drinking wine, okay? So, you know, they have very mom... energy. Obviously, Miss Girl Reiko Takahashi, I have so many thoughts about you. Love you. I feel like Reiko Takahashi is kind of weird because it's like, why is there just one? You know? Like, well, there is Tomoka Wakabayashi, who I don't think has any relation to Naomi Wakabayashi, but like, why is it, they're like, okay, let's base one of our characters on one of our voice actors, and then just like, they only did one. I feel like that's weird. Like, why is there only one? I wish they had the rest of them. But anyway, they don't. But anyway, we love Reiko Takahashi and Manami. I also didn't name this unit. I was really slacking. But, this unit is also one that just made sense to me. Oh, just, like, I just picked a couple people and then I just went from there of who matched with them. So I just started with Umi and Fui Fui and then I went from there. And this is who I filled in, which doesn't make sense? Maybe. It's making sense to me. These people, I feel like this makes a lot of sense. I also didn't name them for some reason. But like watching them in concert, I'm like, in concert, like I was there. It just adds up. Which, by the way, I don't really like this lady. There's something about her, y'all. I'm not really feeling it, but I put her here with my fave bestie, Yu and Emma. We like them. The rest of them, like, whatever, we don't really care, but they're here. Another unit that I didn't name, like, was I just slacking off at the end? I don't know, but this also... I really just started with Akiha and Mary, and I was like, whatever, let's just fill it in from here. And I had to pick Nene, because I got to group 17, and I was like, y'all, I don't have enough groups left to make any more, really. And I have to put Nene, because her name is Nene. I can't leave out Nene. Her name is Nene! So she's here, and then I, you know, Hitomi, I don't know if she really makes that much sense as the leader for this group, but I think it's fine. Because I don't think anyone else here really has leader potential, you know? So I think she's fine here. Did I get a text or something? No. Okay. And then this group was like, okay, because obviously Tokiko and Noah, like, they go together, they match, okay? But then I have 3 other slots I need to fill. So then from there, we go to Helen. Helen is the most logical to me to fill in as the 3rd person. Because I originally had put Helen in, what, this group? And I was like, I have to rethink this. So I replaced her with, Shino. I thought her name was Shiho. Other person. Okay. So she made more sense over here. And then we put Togo because Togo, I feel like she's like the most normal one here. So she's there to ground us in reality. And then Rei, kind of the same thing. She's a little bit less normal than Togo, but there's some people that I just feel like I have to say their last name as well for some reason. So yeah, Togo and Rei Shinohara, sorry, let's say their full names. That's just adding up to me, okay? Truly. As to round us out to make us a little bit more normal. Now let us switch over to, oops, the same app. To Million Live. Whoa! Why is this one so much louder? Help! Let's turn it down. I also asked my mom and my dad to make groups on here, and now I need to like meet up with my brother so I can ask him to make groups. Now for this one, interestingly, my mom put in way less thought when she was making this one. She was just kind of clicking on people and just being like, yeah, she's in. And as we can see, she clearly picked people for their hair colors, okay? For the hair color synergy together, okay? So if we look, this is how she was picking them, okay? So I vividly remember this because it wasn't that long ago. So she was like, okay, well, I don't really care about this, but I'm gonna click. And she was like, no, I hate this bitch. Get her out of here. Oh, she's so funny. She's so hilarious. But anyway, so she picked her because her hair is just so beautiful and fun and so coily. Why is this game so much louder than Cinderella Girls? But anyway, and then if you don't say Idoru o erande kudasai ne, I'm going to hurt someone. But anyway, and she picked Nao because she was like, there's just something about her. She's got spunk, she's got passion. Look at her. She's excellent. Why is this so loud? I gotta turn it down, y'all. There's something wrong. She clicked on Tamaki and she was like, nah, her voice is crazy. I can't put up with that. She clicked on Emily. She almost definitely picked Emily because her name was Emily Stewart, and she was like, an American? I don't know. Who else was in there? I already forgot. And she picked Elena, probably because her name is Elena, again, but because she was like, this outfit is so excellent. This outfit is amazing. I must have her in my group. I cannot miss the chance to produce such an excellent outfit wearer and such an excellent hair color haver as Miss Elena Shimabara. That's what she said to herself. And then she picked Takane because she was like, OMG, she really just rocks her great hair. I love her for that. I wish I could do that, but you know, how much money am I wasting in hair color? I wish I could be like her. So that was her logic there. Now let's take a look at the group that my dad picked out, okay? Now he was literally taking notes. Like, I gave him the thing and I was like, okay, like, let's go through and pick some people. I also ignore the fact that I'd never finished my training for the 4th anniversary because I just, like, did not care. And then when it was over, I was like, ooh, I should have cared about that a little more. Now I miss out on the other colors of the outfit. Oops. But I didn't really care. So I didn't. But anyway, I gave him the thing. I was like, okay, like, click on them, you know, ascertain from their voice, from their fashion, what you think, if they should be on your team or not. And he literally got out a notepad and he was like clicking on everybody and being like, So I a little bit accidentally threw the results of his team because he picked Hibiki because he knows Hibiki, because I love Hibiki so much, and so yeah, so he's aware of Hibiki. And also my whole family, we play Animal Crossing like on the phone together, and my character's name on there is Hibiki, so he knows about Hibiki, so that's why he put her in there. And then he picked, I think he has Mommy in there, not Ami. But, because he knows Ami and Mommy because of their names. He thinks their names are funny. So he's like, we gotta have one of them in there. We gotta have one of them in there. So we kind of threw the results on accident because he already knew about those two. And then he picked Makoto because whenever she was talking, he was like, it sounds like she has a lot of attitude. We've got to have that on here. So that's why we picked Makoto. And then Iori, he had the same kind of reaction of like, wow, she has a lot of attitude. We've got to have her on there. Which I agree. Iori, I love Iori so much. She has so much to say. And sometimes I wish she didn't, but she's so funny. Oh my gosh. I love Iori. Shout out Iori. And then the final person that he picked was Julia, because he liked her little star that she had on her face. He was like, she's cool. She's cool. She has swag. We gotta pick her. Some other people that he wrote down as like possiblies, like he was like, was Shiho, which made me very sad because I don't like Shiho. Because I have seen the Idolmaster movie. Okay, so I'm enlightened. The Idolmaster movie is so bad. Can we all agree on that? I don't think we can. I've never heard anyone else say that they didn't like it, but like, I feel like it's objectively bad. So I feel like I can't be alone on this. It was objectively not good. It's like, this is the Idolmaster movie. It's about the Idolmaster characters. No, it's not. It's literally not about them. It's about these 7 random people. Is it 7 or 5? I thought it was 5 when I was watching it. And then I have a bunch of promotional material from the movie, and like, first of all, almost none of it, like literally only one of the items I have, which is a magazine that like actually says stuff about it, says anything about the fact that there are a million live characters in it. Like every other piece of promotional material I have like doesn't have them in it at all. But it's like they're the entire movie. So it's kind of funny that they were like, y'all, we can't even market it like this. I even have the poster from like it says like idolmaster movie coming out on DVD on this day. So this was after the movie was already out, and it didn't even have them on it. And it's like the movie is literally about them. Anyway, I'm so confused. And that's not even why I don't like the movie, okay? If it was about them, I would be confused. But if it was a good story, then I would still like it. But the story isn't good. The story is just, I'm getting mad the whole time because the whole story is, okay, here are these 7 million live characters. Which I thought it was 5 when I was watching it, but that magazine had 7 people in it, so I was like, there was 2 more. But anyway, it's about them being backup dancers for, you know, the normal idolmaster characters. But they can't dance, and the whole movie is just them not being able to dance, and then being sad that they can't dance, and them hating on each other because they can't dance, and it's like, fire them. Why? It's not good. It makes you mad the whole time. But anyway, so he was like, Shiho, we love Shiho, we gotta think about her. He also, who else did he write down? Oh my gosh, did I forget? Help. I believe that he wrote down Karen because her name was Karen and he thought that was funny. Personally, I don't really like Karen. She just like breathes too much when she talks. And I feel bad. Who's the voice actor? Let's look if I can read her name. No. But yeah, she just breathes too much. Shout out to the voice actor though, because I really respect you for just getting in the booth and being like, okay guys, my name is, Karen. Like, why does she breathe out so much after everything she says? He wrote down Rio also, I think because her name is Rio, and he's thinking about Rio from Gem and the Holograms, who I think, I'm gonna be so for serious, I think that Rio from Gem and the Holograms is my favorite character of all time. He's so hilarious. And I believe he also wrote down Subaru. He was just going in a line, I guess, because I told him that she likes baseball, and he was like, oh cool, we love sports. He also wrote down Nao. Nao was in his like finals. He was really thinking about putting Nao in the group, but he didn't for some reason. I don't know. I think it was because at the end he realized that he wanted to have Ami or Mommy in there, and he's like, I can't pass up Ami and Mommy. Their name is Ami and Mommy. Like, that's hilarious. So that was theirs. Let's look at mine that I put together. Yeah, so this is kind of like, I really like Tamaki. Obviously, Hibiki's my favorite. I love Hibiki. Tamaki is like, is like the million live version of Hibiki to me. Like, I don't know. There's just something, I guess they're not that similar, but also I feel like they're very similar for some reason. And then Subaru. I just really like Subaru. I forgot why. I think it's because, you know, she tries to make everyone feel included. I just really like that, you know. Like, she's always just thinking about everyone being like, oh, well, I want to make sure that they're not feeling left out. Love that for her. Umi Kosaka, she also has, like, a Hibiki energy a little bit, you know? And also, I like that Umi is, like, girl power. Slay. Which I feel like her and Emily would, like, hate each other. Because Emily is like, yes, I love Japan. Because, oh, did the audio just start going crazy or was that me? Anyway, she's like, yes, slay, we love Japan's standard for women. Like, this weird, like, it's not really their standard for women, but, like, there's this specific standard that is, like, that came out of Japan. I love that so much, y'all, that I have to go. And it's like, Emily, what? Huh? Umi would not appreciate that, okay? She'd be like, what? Do something for yourself, not for... Huh? That's so weird. I'm sorry, Emily, I don't like you. And then Arisa. Obviously, I love Arisa. Because she's just so loud. I don't know, I just like that she's loud. And then we have this one, which, okay, because I wanted to have Makoto and Ritsuko, because those are my other two top faves from the Bestie original 765. I'm just gonna call it 765. Okay, like, I know that all these other people are also 765. But I'm gonna call the bestie original 13 765. And these are 765 extra. Okay. And so I just kind of picked people that I thought went with them that also I liked. So Sayoko, she's kind of giving the like Ritsuko experience, but diet. Okay, she's diet Ritsuko, like extra diet. I'm gonna call this girl Rocco because it makes me think of Elmo. I just like her, and I felt like she kind of balanced everything out like vocally. And then of course Megumi. Megumi just has so much style and swag, and also are we gonna consider the fact that Megumi looks exactly like Umi? Like, why did they do that? It makes me so confused all the time. Why did they have to do that to me? And then here's my other group, which, okay, I put so much thought into this one specifically because I wanted to have Haruka and Rio and Momoko because I just liked them. Okay, I like those people. And then I was like, okay, how do we balance Momoko? Because Momoko, like, she's kind of looking out of place with Haruka and Rio a little bit. So I put in Yayoi, and then I was like, that's too much. Like, Momoko and Yayoi do not sound good together. I don't know, like, what it is, but it's just, like, it's not working at all. So I had to put someone else to, like, balance it. So I put Ayumu, because she's, like, a super powerful voice. Okay, and so she kind of, like, it makes everything blend together. I was, like, really testing. I was, like, extra super crazy testing these out. Like, that's what I really like about Million Live, is that it has those songs. It has, like, a lot of them where you can, like, switch the people out and it'll just, like, it'll be them singing the song. Like, it's hard to explain, but it has utaiwake. I don't know how you translate utaiwake into English. Like, you have to do so much, like, explanation to explain it in English. But it has, like, super utaiwake where it has, like, it applies to everyone. And I just really like that. And it was really helpful for making these groups. I was like, I can really test out if these people work together and what formation and everything. And they all have matching outfits. And then they have other outfits that, like, don't really match, but they kind of, like, go together. Like, I'm... So anyway, I guess that's really all I have to say because my throat is kind of hurting because I've been talking for so long. I've been recording for 42 minutes. I need to get friends, guys. Anyway, but I have my driver's test tomorrow, and that's why I'm talking so much, is because I'm, like, really, like, not looking forward to that, obviously. But I kind of feel like I'm gonna pass. Does everyone believe in me? Hello, believers. Let's all believe.